designer, you know, sell something. Ashabi talked about having a product line, but basically sell your expertise, sell what you know, and use that to create like multiple streams of income, and do not just rely on what you can physically do. Because I mean, even working here alone, I work alone now. I'm a freelance makeup artist, and I haven't started building a team yet. Physically, there's only so much that I can do. If I decide to work 30 days in a month with 4 or 5 clients, I will die, you know. So I really have to find ways to scale my business in those areas by creating other streams of income, by selling what I know, so that I am not under the pressure to do like so many jobs just because I'm trying to make ends meet. So those are some of the things that I have done, I have put into my business, and I have seen fantastic results. So regardless of whether you're relocating, if you're relocating, fantastic, you can take some of these ideas and put them into practice. Or if you're not relocating, you can begin to put all of these things into practice in your business now, and begin to build a brand that if you happen to find yourself on an international platform all of a sudden, you can easily transition and not have any challenges.
Okay, thank you so much. You actually covered a lot, and I'm glad to be here to listen to this, because I have actually learned a lot, and some of these things will have to apply to myself as well. So thank you so much. So we still don't have Theodora, so we're just gonna move on to the Q&A sessions. And so I don't know if there are questions yet from the participants. So, but I'm just trying to see. Okay, just before their questions come in. So my first.
There are questions here, Q&A. Can you give me tips on finding my feet in a foreign country?
Okay, I'm guessing that's for Osamu, right?
I don't know. It's an anonymous attendee.
Okay, sure. I can quickly take that. Yeah, so I can quickly take that. Some of the things that I have, well, a couple of people have reached out to me over the past few months and asking, like they're moving, what can they do? And some of the things that I have, some of the practical suggestions that I have given are, if you have the opportunity to test out the market, then do that first before committing to it 100%. One of the things that I did when I was thinking of moving out here was that I did like a 1 month or about 6 weeks stint here, where I just wanted to see what it was like. I wanted to test out my idea. So I came here for about a month or about 6 weeks, and I tried to put like the things that I had taught into practice. I tried to see if I could book clients by just putting on Instagram that I'm taking bookings in Dubai. And surprisingly, I think on like maybe day 4 or day 5, I had already started taking bookings. Again, I had studied the market here. One of the things that you need to do is like, you need to study the market where you're going to. What are the needs in those places? Here, it was immediately apparent to me that there was like a gap for Black makeup artists who actually, there was no strong Black makeup brand that was here. There were loads of like other makeup artists from all around the world, but there was nobody that was really catering to Black makeup artists from what I could see. And it was something that I quickly hopped on to. The Black beauty community here is quite small, and we're trying our best to see what we can do to maybe build it to be a little bit stronger. But the point is, do your research and find out what is unique about where it is that you want to go to, and make sure that you are prepared for the move. You know, there's nothing that beats preparation. Like, you need to be adequately prepared. Do your research. If you have the opportunity to test it out, and then make sure that you are able to easily relate with the kind of people that you are now going to be addressing. I hope that answers your question.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Something you said when you were giving your talk. So you said something about, you know, not being set in your own ways, like when you have a client and stuff. So you talked about, you know, going international with your makeup and, you know, be open to new ideas or whatnot. But there's something you didn't talk about, like you said, like not sticking to trends or something, that you should know what you watch your makeup how do I say it? Signature, yeah, your signature look, and you should stick to it, right? That is something. So now I'm thinking, okay, there are clients that come to you asking for this particular look. Oh, this look is trending. This is what I want, and you knowing fully well that, oh no, this is not going to suit your eye shape, and this is not going to suit your. So how do you relate this information to a client?
Okay, so generally, I feel like it's a lot about balance. One of the things about great customer service is that you're not imposing what you think the client needs on them, even if you think you know that it is right. You cannot impose. Ultimately, is what they want. So what I try to do is to kind of find like a balance. Again, it depends on how extreme what they're asking for is. If it is something that is like way out of my comfort zone, sometimes I would beg to release myself from the commitment and tell them that, oh, I'm sorry, I absolutely do not do that style of makeup. Again, if it is something that I know that I can accommodate or find a way to walk around, I try to do that. Your signature style of makeup, again, doesn't mean that you are only set. I mean, one of the things about being a makeup artist is versatility. You have to be able to quickly how do I say, like move from here to here, you know, with your business, and do maybe like slightly different styles of makeup. So sometimes you'll be made to come out of your comfort zone, you know, but ultimately you should have a signature style, but don't force it on your clients. Listen to them, listen to whatever it is their specific concerns are, and see how you can find some balance such that the person is happy and that you're also not coming too much out of your.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Okay, so this question is for Ashabi. So someone asked, Toyosi, she asked, it's usually difficult to get collaborations when you're just starting out as a makeup artist, as most people want to work with popular brands only. So how do you mitigate this problem?
Okay, so yeah, everybody has that problem. Everybody has been there, you know. So first things first is like, don't take it personal, you know. Don't feel like, oh no, they don't like me. So this, I'm so that. So first thing is not to take it personal. And it's normal, trust me, especially when you're just starting. So how I started is, of course, when I started, I was messaging like, you know, top people. And of course, they will not respond to me, or they will take forever. It's normal, because trust me, when you get there too, you come first. Like, you have to secure your bag first. Yeah, in business. So you have to look out for people that would, you know, help your career. Do you understand? And most of the time, you always want to work with people that can, in fact, most of the time, people that are, you know, slightly better, that have more audience. So, you know, you can reach out to more people that way. So first thing is, don't take it personal. You can try, because some people are just extremely nice and a good mood, and they're like, yeah, even though you have 500 followers, I just want to be nice to you and I'll work with you. So you may be lucky. So first thing is, don't stop trying, keep sending that DM, keep sending that email, you know, keep calling their phone. Oh, I'd like to, you know, do a collaboration shoot. Second is that there are people at your level too that are very good. So always look around you. You know, you don't have to look for people that are extremely that. Trust me, there are people on your level that would definitely want to work with you. So you also have to look around you. Oh, okay, there's this Ashoke vendor that, you know, is not that big yet, but she does good work. Do you understand? And then you can always like reach out to them. There's no way you will send 200 DMs and two people will respond to you. They will respond to you, do you understand? But most of the time is that a lot of people just, maybe for example, you're new in the industry, your work is good, but it's not like really there yet, and then you're going for people that are maybe they've even passed the level of collaboration. So for them to collaborate, it has to be worth their while. So definitely your chances are really, really low with people like that. And then as a makeup artist, if it's difficult for you to get collaboration, see, at the end of the day, as much as you want to collaborate and everything, you want your work to reach a wider audience, you're still a makeup artist. Please, if everybody has refused to collaborate with you, just go back to your roots, snap the face like this, you know, make sure your model has like good hair, pack her hair up in a bun. As a makeup artist, so aside from makeup, there are some skills that you have to learn, like how to turn a wrapper into like I've forgotten what they call it, I think it's drape. these are skills that would also, you know, help you, how to do baby hair, how to do a nice bun. If all the hairstylists are like, you know what, I'm not working with you, fine, get a beautiful model, look around you, your friends, check out on Instagram for fine girls. The way I find models is like, because I travel a lot and I always like to like work wherever I go, hashtag Lagos model, hashtag Atlanta model, hashtag Chicago model. Look for a beautiful girl, put that hair up in a bun, watch how to do baby hair on Instagram. It will be fine, trust me. And then even the people you are reaching out to, trust me, they'll come around at some point when they see that, okay, this person is, you know, really getting, you know, getting the attention that, of course, everybody wants for their work to, like, you know, reach a wider audience. I don't know if I
yeah, you did actually. Yeah, basically, the person can just work on yourself. You know, work on yourself.
Keep working. Don't stop.
Yeah, so that's when you reach out to brands. They will really, when they Google you or search your your Instagram page, they will be amazed.
They see something. You know, they see that, okay,
something that is lacking on their
time.
page. You know, yeah, right. So thank you so much for that. So I'm going to ask this question to Evita Joseph. So someone is asking, is it advisable to open my store during this, you know, pandemic, or just stay mobile? Because, you know, some countries have, or states or whatever, are now fully open. So someone is trying to find out if it's okay to, you know, open up her store.
Is the store, because there are two things. It's either an entirely new store or it's an existing store. So if it's an entirely new store and they don't have an online presence, honestly, I would say that if they can start work online. Because really what happened was, when I started Evita Joseph, it started off as an EJ beauty store where we were retailing other brands. And by then I was working. So I didn't have a storefront. I was selling from my rented house. Okay, I always say this, in boxes. And I did that for almost about, I think, 4 years before we actually moved to a physical store. Okay. And by then I had built the name, I had built trust in people, and people go like, oh no, Evita, if you are saying is this, I can trust you. It's enough, you know? So it's because if it's a new store, it comes with a lot of things. And now a lot of people, because we have a store, a physical store, but I think that now a lot of people are doing more online shopping. Yeah. And are opting for more delivery services. So the walk-ins are lesser. If they retail products, if they can sell online, it's fantastic. If it's a service, if it's a makeup studio, and now Osamu said she's doing classes online. I've seen a lot of WhatsApp classes online and stuff like that. I mean, so I would say that if it's a new store, then, and you're going to be paying money and the returns are not going to be much, because I can promise you a lot of people are laid back and all that within this season. So it wouldn't be very wise to actually say you are opening an entirely new store, when really, I know that service, it's not that much now, but if it's a product that you can offer online, you know, like virtual, then obviously go for it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna ask this question to Ashabi. Wait, she's not here. Ashabi. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, someone wants to know, how can I protect my own signature look? Because I know you have a signature look. When I see Ashabi's work, I know this is Ashabi. Why? Yeah. Like, it just happens with a lot of makeup artists. I can just tell from the look. I know, what's his name in Abuja? Jide. Yeah, Jide. Anywhere I see his look, I know. Jane, like Jane, Flawless Faces by Jane, I know his look. Your look, when I see it, I know this is Ashabi's look. So how do you protect your own signature look?
Okay, so I mean, if signature looks are like peculiar to everybody, then there's nothing to protect, because it's just you. Like, for example, now I can't count the number of makeup classes I've done in this life. I've done everywhere. And trust me, like I go to makeup artists that their work is like this. Trust me, I learn stuff from them. Like I'm attentive in the class. I learn, it's worth my time. And when I go back, yeah, you can see an improvement in my work, but it's never really like, okay, well, Ashabi's makeup has changed from Ashabi's makeup to this makeup artist makeup. So there's really nothing, nobody can do it like you. So there's no need to even stress yourself protecting it. And that's why no matter what, like two makeup artists can do one person. Like maybe a bride books an entirely different person for trad and somebody else for the white, and you just feel like, okay, this is this person.
Totally different.
She looks like this with Ashabi's makeup, and then she looks like this with maybe Jane's makeup. Do you understand? So there's no, don't stress yourself. Just continue to work. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody, even if they live with you. And that's why you see makeup artists, younger sisters. You live with your sister. She's a makeup artist. You cannot even draw your own brows. That's just to show you that, you know, nobody can do it like you. Nobody is going to take anything from you, even if they, you know, sleep, eat, do everything that you do. It's just that signature, and I think it's God-given.
Okay, that answers that. So Osamu, you were talking about, you know, how you can use social media and how you can be intentional with using social media to, you know, reach out to your target audience. So someone wants to know, like, tell us the type of hashtags that one can use, because I remember you talking about not using any kind of hashtag. So what kind of hashtag do you recommend someone starting out to use so that they can draw that audience, you know, or customers that they need?
Okay. So first of all, the ways that I like to use hashtags that is relevant to me now, it depends on where you are in your business and what you're trying to achieve with your hashtags. If you are trying to get the attention of, maybe if you're an influencer, for example, you want to get the attention of brands so that you can maybe like use their products and you can sell the products and all of that. What you're going to be doing is different from what I'll be doing. So you have to, first of all, define what you want to achieve. First of all, what your goals are. For me, it was about being seen and being discovered. So I was using specific location based hashtags. For example, I was using Abu Dhabi makeup artist, Dubai makeup artist, Black makeup artist in the UAE. Like, because I know that I try to put myself in the mind of a potential client, and I'm thinking that if she was coming on Instagram to search for me, what are the search words that she was going to use to search for me, and that's how I came up with the specific hashtags that I use. So it depends on where you are. If whatever city that you are, you have to be using the hashtags for that city. If you're in Chicago, if you're in Benin, if you're in Lagos, you have to be using. If you're in a big city like Lagos, you have to be very specific. Where do you really want to? You can't be a makeup artist in Aja and maybe you want to, and people are calling you from like some area. It's going to be like putting you under a lot of stress. So you want to be able to walk like maybe around a certain vicinity. So if that's the case, you want to use like maybe Victoria Island makeup artists. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but use like specific hashtags that people around there will find you with. And then, like I said, it just depends on what your goal is with being found. Who are the kind of people that you want to find you? And then when you're able to define that these are the kind of people that I know that I want to search for me, you have to begin to think like them and ask yourself that if they were going to search on Instagram for my service, what are the specific hashtags that they will be using?
Okay. Thank you so much. So we actually still have a lot more questions, but we can't take all of them right now because of time. But I also have a question for Evita Joseph. I'm going to reach out to you personally for that. It's just something that I'm really interested in. So just, I'm going to reach out to you. Please answer my DM when I come calling. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. So I just want to hear your last words. Just give us, I'll give each person 30 seconds. I want to know what the final thing you have to say on your topic, you know, just how it relates to you and all that. So just 30 seconds each person. We'll start from Ashabi.
Okay, so thank you guys for having us. One thing I just want to tell, you know, everybody here and, you know, the speakers and the attendees is just be consistent, you know, don't look, just focus on your own game, don't look left, don't look right, just focus, and nobody can do it like you. Keep it, just keep it real and keep it consistent, basically.
Yeah, thank you. Evita Joseph.
I would also say that let's build ourselves in our home country, and then the world itself will be calling for you. Mm-hmm. That's when you know that you are really ready to go global.
Yeah. Thank you. Short and sweet. Thank you. Osamu.
Okay, I'll just round up by saying that preparation is key. It's very important that you begin to think, like, I always have a big picture of where I want to be, but I don't wait for that time to come before I start to act that way. So I begin to think of the little ways that I can put some little things into my my present reality that is preparing me for where I want to go. So I know everybody wants that big makeup career, but what happens to a lot of people is that when they eventually get there, they have not been able to build themselves to the point where they can all of the things that come with having that career, they can cope with it, So work on yourself, continue to prepare yourself. Like Ashabi said, don't look left, don't look right, focus on your own journey, come to the understanding that your journey is unique, like your journey is for you and for nobody else, and
yeah,
we find.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone. Thank you, guys. I hope you learned something. And if you're trying to start out your business, or you want to be a makeup artist or a beauty influencing, so all you need to do is just put in the work, focus on yourself. You can do your research as well. Make sure that whatever you're diving into is something you're really passionate about, something that you can actually make a difference in. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, and thank you to Beauty Fest Africa for having us. We totally enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey.
So
yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. It was nice seeing all of you. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We hope you were impacted by every aspect of it. Please give us your feedback, and if you have more questions, kindly send a mail or call us using the details now displayed on your screen. We have come to the end of the second masterclass for day 2 of the Beauty Fest Africa Conference. Remember to join the conversation on our social media, share with us, and tag us at Beauty Fest Africa.